assuming God wants to lead me to be with someone, how does he do it? You know, the Bible tells us that God said it is not good that man should be alone. I will make a help suitable for him. But guess what? God didn't tell man that. God didn't tell him that. So how did man realize that he needed a helpmate? Because all God did providentially was just to bring animals to Adam. The next verse immediately says he brought animals to Adam to see what he would call them. Something very strange happened. In the process of naming those animals, Adam knew that he needed a helpmate. Isn't that true? Even if God didn't tell him. This simple text tells you about the providence of God. Very simple. This is what happened. Adam was naming tiger, tigress, lion, lioness. He said, wait, oh. One of the animals must have sung, Valentine is coming. Where is your girlfriend? That's when it dawned on him that God, now only me no get to. He says, so Adam gave names to all the cattle and all the birds of the air, to every beast of the field, but for Adam there was not found a helper comparable. He saw all of them had two. You see, God knows how to lead you in a way that you realize that what he wants for you is what you also want for yourself. He doesn't impose his will, especially when it comes to sensitive things like who to marry. I'm always weary. Let me tell you something. There is no biblical example of God choosing a wife for somebody. Not one. Not one. Even Eve was presented to Adam, and then Adam said, this is now bone of my bone. He brought them to see what Adam will call them. So it was Adam that said, this is bone of my bone. Are you listening to this? Even Hosea, a lot of people use Hosea as an example, you know, and the prophetic imagery. I mean, so much to unpack there. But God, because of something he wanted to highlight, wanted to use Hosea's marriage as a metaphor of his relationship with Israel. That even if Israel had been going a whoring, worshipping other gods, that he was still going to call Israel back from their rebellion. And so, to typify that, this is a once and for all thing. God is not doing that with anybody. Don't say God is doing that to test you. Don't say God said I should marry an unbeliever to show that he lives in 99, my friend. So God said, Hosea chapter 1 from verse 1 to 3, he says, you go and marry a prostitute. Even then, God didn't say who. God didn't say who. God still didn't choose. So how something that is not founded in the scriptures became so rampant? Now, if I say God need not choose for you, now that will seem radical. But that's just Bible. You know, I think it was Paul who was saying, yeah, it was definitely Paul. Paul said, can't I, like other apostles, pick from a sister one who will be wife? He can't talk like that, save for the fact that you have the right to choose. Media team, you do well to find that reference for me. I want to see how good you are. They've done well thus far. Anyway, find this one first, my friend. Ooh. You know, he says, can't I, like all the other apostles, pick a sister as a wife. So that's it. This is not it. This is our church. and that's not my emphasis, so I don't want to have to look for it. I'll give you 10 more seconds. Come on. Is it clear thus far?